Hello everyone. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the magnetic field due to a current through a circular loop. Now, I hope you remember we have already seen or observed the magnetic field due to a straight wire or due to a current through a straight wire, right? Now, what if we bend that straight wire and form a loop, circular loop, okay? How does it look like? Now, and still I will make the current flow through it. Then the magnetic field lines, as you know, for a straight conductor or for a conductor having current flowing through it straight, the magnetic field lines were concentric circles, right? Concentric circles. And as we moved away from the conductor, the concentric circles, their radius used to increase, right? So now what if we bend that straight wire and form a loop, circular loop? How does it look like when the current is flowing through it, and how does their magnetic field lines look like, right? Let's see one picture over here. Now, as you can see, as I have bent the straight wire into a loop, right? So current direction, as you can see over here, current direction, right? So current direction is like this, okay? So actually it was a straight conductor, we have bent it into a circular loop, right? Now, as you can see, on the cardboard, the magnetic field lines, right? On the plane, the magnetic field lines. Now, as we already know, for a straight conductor, the magnetic field lines are concentric circles, right? So over here, as you can see, as you are moving away from the conductor over here, I mean, since the conductor is a circular over here, so suppose this is a conductor. So as we are moving away, from the conductor towards the center of the loop, right, the concentric circles, their radius is increasing. So at the center, as you can see, the magnetic field line, the resultant of magnetic field line would be straight. That is, if the current is flowing like this, okay, in the clockwise direction, I mean in this direction, okay, so the magnetic field line would be into it, as you can see, right, through the picture over here which I have given you. So it would be into this plane, okay, into this plane. But if I show you the horizontal plane, it looks like coming towards you, okay. So at the center, the magnetic field line is straight. The magnetic field line is straight because as we moved away from the conductor towards this center, the magnetic field lines which were concentric circles, their radius is increased. The radius was increasing. So when the radius was increasing, the resultant at the center of two large concentric circles would be a straight line, okay. So here we can say that the magnetic field intensity is increased. The magnetic field intensity is increased by bending the straight wire into a circular loop at the center, as you can see. So over here, if the circular loop has a radius r, suppose, okay, if the circular loop has radius r, suppose. Now, if the circular loop has radius r, it means for a straight conductor carrying current, okay, at a distance r, whatever was the magnetic field, suppose it was b, suppose, okay. Now when I have turned it into a circular loop, now its magnetic field at the center would be 2b. Now its magnetic field at the center would be 2b. Over here it would be 2b. Previously, when it was straight, it was only b. I hope you got that right. It was only b, okay. Now the magnetic field intensity due to a straight wire was b at a distance r from it. Now when we bent it in the form of loop at the same distance, that is r, its magnetic field intensity is now 2b. Why? Because as you can see, this section as well as this section, the magnetic field lines over here, as you can see, they are concentric circles, right. So at the center, as you can see, two concentric circles, their resultant would be a straight line. So magnetic field at the center would be double the magnetic field due to a straight conductor at a same distance r from it. I hope you got that right. So here the conclusion is the magnetic field intensity of a conductor due to the current flowing through it can be increased by converting into a circular loop or by bending the straight wire into circular loop. I hope you got that right. So, what is the magnetic field over here? It is of course double, isn't it? Or it is, you can say, more than the magnetic field due to a straight conductor at the same distance, that is r. Now, this magnetic field intensity B at the center will depend on many factors. That is, what if I convert this long straight conducting wire into number of loops, that is a coil. If I make it a coil, how does it look like? It looks like this, isn't it? It looks like this, that is a coil, that is more than one loop. So, for more than one loop at the center, that is axis, the magnetic field would be more. So, I can increase more, I can increase the magnetic field intensity by more magnitude. How? By converting that loop into a coil, that is n number of loops, okay, n number, n, that n can be of any value, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that way. So, if we increase the number of loops, more magnetic field, the magnetic field intensity at the center increases, okay, by increasing the number of loops. And what else? As we know, we have also studied that magnetic field is directly proportional to current. Magnetic field is directly proportional to current, right? So, if we increase the current, magnetic field increases. So, there are 2 points. First, if we increase the magnetic field, if we increase the current, magnetic field intensity increases. Now, after turning it into, or after converting the straight wire into a loop, what we found that if we increase the number of loops, then also magnetic field increases, right? And if we decrease the distance or increase the distance, then also magnetic field changes. In what way? Inversely. In what way? Inversely, which we have already seen, right? So, now these three things can be combined and we can say that formula for magnetic field at the center, the derivation of this, which we will study in higher classes. So, the magnetic field at the center, B center, okay, that is magnetic field intensity at the center, would be given by 2 mu naught I, mu naught Ni. So, let us write n times mu naught I upon 2 r. What is that? N times mu naught I upon 2 r. So, mu naught is nothing but permeability of free space, you know that, or vacuum, and r is the distance. So, these two, that is B proportional to I and B inversely proportional to r, we have already seen that, but B proportional to n, how do we find that? By converting the, or by bending the straight wire into a loop, and if we increase the number of loops, then magnetic field intensity increases at the center. I hope you got that right. So, the magnetic field at the center of a loop or a coil having n turns, is given by n mu naught I by 2 r. The derivation of this formula you will study in higher class, okay, but as of now you just remember this, okay. So, magnetic field. So, magnetic field's SI unit is, I do not think I have mentioned this, SI unit is Tesla. What is that? Tesla, okay, or also sometimes it is called as Weber per meter square, Weber per meter square, okay. Just like the electric field SI unit was Newton per Coulomb, over here the SI unit of magnetic field intensity is Tesla, and also it is expressed as sometimes Weber per meter square. I hope you remember what is Weber, right? Weber was the unit of flux. So, electric flux or magnetic flux does not matter, it is Weber only, and meter square was the unit for area. So, I hope you understood this, that is the magnetic field due to a loop or a coil at the center would be given by n mu naught I by 2 r, where n is the number of turns or loops, okay. If it is a single loop, then n equals to 1. If it is more than 1, then you have to substitute the value of n, okay. I hope you got that. So, just remember these three things, that is B proportional to I, B proportional to N and B proportional to 1 by R at the center of the loop, okay, or coil. Coil means nothing but number of loops. Coil means nothing but number of loops. So, I hope you got that, right. Let us solve some problems based on magnetic field due to a current through a circular loop at the center using this formula, that is N mu naught I by 2R.